Hey everyone, this is a continuation from my last video on the 1985 to 1997, the Run TMC era. If you missed it, check it out first for some context. Now, let's dive into the topic of this video. 1997 to 2009. Wilderness Years. Garry St. Jean became the new Warriors general manager in July 1997. He and Dave Twardzik received much of the blame for the Warriors' struggles following the start of Chris Kohan's tenure, including Kohan himself. St. Jean brought in several players, such as Terry Cummings, John Starks, and Mookie Blaylock, who were well past their primes. Twardzik drafted several flops, such as Todd Fuller and Steve Logan, who never played an NBA game. In the following draft, the team selected O'Donnell Foyle while Tracy McGrady was still available. St. Jean did, however, draft the future two-time NBA slam dunk champion Jason Richardson from Michigan State, who would become a key player on the team until the end of the 2006-07 season. The team also saw a change of visual identity, with a new logo featuring a lightning bolt. That eventually brought in a superhero mascot, Thunder, who remained with the team until the emergence of the Oklahoma City Thunder forced its retirement. For a few years, with rising stars Jason Richardson, Anton Jameson, and guard Gilbert Arenas leading the team, the Warriors seemed like a team on the rise. In the end, the young Warriors just did not have enough in the ultra-competitive Western Conference. After the 2002-03 season, Garry St. Jean's earlier mistakes of committing money to players like Danny Fortson, O'Donnell Foyle, and Eric Dampier were painfully felt by Warriors fans. When the team was unable to re-sign up-and-coming star Gilbert Arenas, despite Arenas' desire to stay in the Bay Area. After spending 2 years in the Warriors front office as a special assistant, Chris Mullin succeeded Garry St. Jean and assumed the title of Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations. Among his first moves were the hiring of 3 former teammates to help run the organization: Mitch Richmond, special assistant, Mario Elie, assistant coach, and Rod Higgins, general manager. Mullin hoped to build the team around Jason Richardson, Mike Dunleavy Jr., and Troy Murphy, complementing them with experience in Derek Fisher, a free agent signed by Golden State after playing a key role on 3 championship Lakers squads. Calbert Cheney, a playoff-tested sharpshooter, and O'Donnell Foyle, an excellent shot blocker who is perhaps better known for his off-court work as founder of the campaign finance reform organization, Democracy Matters. The team also drafted 7-foot center Andris Biedrīks from Latvia 11th overall. At the 2005 trading deadline, Mullin further added to the team by acquiring guard Baron Davis, bringing the team its first superstar since Mullin himself. Warriors fans hoped that 2005-06 would finally be the season that the team ended their playoff drought. Despite the poor play of newly resigned Mike Dunleavy Jr. and the broken hand of first-round draft pick Ike Diogu, the Warriors enjoyed a great start to the 2005-06 season. They entered the new year with a winning percentage for the first time since 1994, but lost their first 5 games of 2006 and managed to win only 13 more games through the end of March. Star Baron Davis often found himself at odds with coach Mike Montgomery. Furthermore, Davis failed to remain healthy and played in just 54 games. He suffered a sprained right ankle in mid-February and did not return for long before being listed as an inactive player the remainder of the season. The injury-prone Davis had not played a full season since the 2001-02 campaign until the 2007-08 season, in which he played all 82 games, averaging 21.8 points a game, incidentally, a contract year. On April 5, 2006, the Warriors were officially eliminated from playoff contention with a 114-109 overtime loss to the Hornets, extending their playoff drought to 12 seasons. During the offseason, the Warriors rebuilt themselves. First, in the 2006 NBA draft, the Warriors selected center Patrick O'Bryant with the 9th overall selection. They also traded Derek Fisher to the Utah Jazz for guards Devin Brown, Andre Owens, and Keith McLeod, and signed training camp invitees Matt Barnes, Anthony Roberson, and DeJuan Wagner. Brown, Owens, Wagner, Roberson, Chris Taft, and Will Bynum were all waived, while Barnes established himself in the rotation. Golden State also announced that it had bought out the remaining 2 years of head coach Mike Montgomery's contract and hired previous Golden State and former Dallas Mavericks coach Don Nelson to take over in his place. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. 2006-07. The We Believe Era. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe so you'll stay updated with my upcoming videos.